Hi guys, and today it's time to pick the team to play Fleetwood tomorrow, so let's get started. In goal I would have Remy Matthews. The reason why, if I'm honest, I'm not really bothered players at the minute in goal, because as much as I feel sorry for Birds is that he's been taken out the team, I also think when Matthews has played in the league, he hasn't put a foot wrong. So I've just put Matthews there because that's who I think will play. So yeah, right centre back Conor McLaughlin. I think he's been really good the last 3 or 4 games. Defensively he's been very solid. Going forward he's been a threat. Um, against Doncaster, for me, was our best defender, and if it weren't for Gwan Leppard's worldie, he would have been my man of the match. So yeah. Then the middle centre back Bailey White. Although I think he's dropped his standards, he's let himself down with how good he's been recently. You can't drop him because he is still a great defender for this league and sort of play every game he's available. So yeah. Then left centre back Dion Sanderson. The reason why is because I think he finally deserves a chance to get into the team, and I will pretty much drop Tom Flanagan and said you can't play you're not going to cost us the goal without it going unpunished, if you get what I mean, because it was his fault, the goal. So yeah, right wing back Luke O'Neill. The reason why is because I thought he did okay against Doncaster. He weren't how do I word it, he weren't awful, a game that you'll remember, but he weren't great and you'll not remember anything he did in the game. But you won't remember anything like Tom Flanagan where he cost us a goal right at the end. So yeah. Then next, then the first centre mid I would have just scoring. The reason why is because although he can go missing in a lot of games, I think he is still a good player because he's got that how do I word it, he's got that edge, if you get what I mean, where he will go into tackles, and you can tell he's a class above Power and Dobson. So yeah. Then next to him, Grant Ledbetter. The reason why is because he's been absolutely fantastic so far this season. In my opinion, if the season were to end now, he will be our player of the season, and what a goal last time out. So and at the minute for me, him and Bailey Wright are the first two names on the team sheet. So yeah. Left wing back, I would drop Denver Hume for Calvin Fasting. The reason why I could Hume in the 2 games, Fasting in the 2 games he has played this season has been really good. He got going forward. He's got a bit of trickery about him. For me, he got better and ball on him than Denver Hume. And with Denver Hume, I'll give him a kick up the backside to pretty much seeing that you can't pretty much see him pretty much giving him a chance to work harder to get his place back. So yeah. Right wing Chris Maguire. The reason why is because I don't really know, because he's been terrible recently, I guess. The reason why is because Goat's being out. So yeah. Then left wing Elliot Embleton. The reason why Goat's being out for 2 to 4 weeks apparently. This is time for Embleton to sign, if you get what I mean, and get running the team, and this boy deserves. Then although now that Goats is out, there's no excuse, and I mean no, not to have Dan Neil on the bench at least. So yeah. And then striker Charlie White. The reason why, because although he was terrible last week again against Doncaster, I do think he deserves to keep his place because he's the only striker that's been scoring goals this season, and he's the only one although he's technically the worst, I think he will end as our top scoring striker this season. So yeah, they're on the bench. I would have Labours, Tom Flanagan, Denver Hume, Max Power, Danny Green, Jack Diamond, and Dan Neil. So although my head is saying that we'll get beat 2 to 3-0, but my heart is saying that we'll win 1-0. So I'm going to follow my heart and see if we're going to win 1-0 with a goal from Charlie White. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Like, subscribe, view, comment, and see ya.